As we were streaming the live video feed here on YouTube, we were taking questions from the audience, and one of the questions that came in is from Pradohi, and I think that's how you pronounce his username. He's been watching the live video feed on YouTube before. I'm very grateful for that. I love a regular audience member since we're doing this every day. He asked a question, will Android be available on PC? It is now. You can get it on Mac too. You can download an emulator, dude. You can do that for forever. I don't know what you're waiting for. And if you mean, like, could you get it, like, as a PC? Well, what do you think the tablets are? I don't really know what you mean by can you get it on PC. So you can get the emulator. That's free. Doesn't cost you anything because it's open source. And you can also get, a tablet device running Android. And I think I saw one yesterday at a drugstore for $99. It was running Gingerbread, which, granted, a lot of the tablets out there are still running Gingerbread. Some are running Honeycomb. And it's soon, presumably, there will be more ice cream sandwich tablets out there. But for $99, which is, well, actually, no. PCs are pretty cheap, too. I think a lot of those tablet devices out there are more expensive than some of the PCs you could buy today. It's crazy. But here's an important note, and this is why I say, the emulator or the specific unit built for Android. As Soroku 12, that's the username there in the live YouTube chat, says, Android has no desktop optimized apps. That kind of says it all. One of the reasons why Windows on a tablet PC was a colossal failure, because Windows was not designed for that kind of experience out of the box. That's changing somewhat with Windows 8 in the Metro experience, but they've bifurcated that in terms of usability, splitting between the Aero or the classic Windows Aero experience and Metro, and not allowing you to choose which one runs. They basically kind of run in tandem. Microsoft may be making some mistakes with Windows 8. That remains to be seen because it has not shipped. But Android was optimized for mobility. We see Chromebooks, and that is essentially a web browser as an operating system. I think eventually the Chromebook will become Android. Android will become the operating system for the Chromebook and the browser and Chrome and Android. And I think they'll all coalesce eventually, or at least I would hope they would, so that Google has one story to tell rather than two. And, it remains to be seen. But, until Android is optimized really for those desktop-type experiences, it's better left to emulators or dedicated devices that, cost in many ways less than a traditional PC, but will give you as much as you would have on a traditional PC. I think the Android tablet that I saw for $99 at the drugstore, I almost got it just because I thought, this is pretty cheap, this is crazy, had a keyboard. And you could touch, so you can interface with it instead of using a mouse or a touchpad. You could use your finger. So that's my answer here, and I'm sure everybody's going to have a different response to it. But hopefully that makes you happy, in terms of the options that are available to you today. And maybe you meant something entirely different with the question that you asked.